pilot, you are welcome for the second jet circus, Eurojet Circus.
The weather was looking good, and before long, the first aircraft was taxiing out for takeoff. This is the Starwing MC from father and son Harald and Harald Pigisch. Here is Harald Pigisch Jr. to explain about it.
This is the Starwing MC, which is our latest design of a flying wing, especially designed for jet propulsion with a JPX jet engine. The basic advantage of flying wing designs, especially for jet engines, is that you have no problems with the layout, especially the tailpipe design of the mold. You can put the jet engine directly in the back, which avoids any problems for the very beginning when you are gaining experience with it. What we have done is to develop a special inlet ducting as one of the first models. Usually it was used so that the people just put the jet engine into the airframe and operated it without any proper ducting.
My name is Ian Richardson, and I'm going to explain to you a little about this model aircraft here, which is made from the Bob Violet models T33 Shooting Star. Bob Violet models are based in Florida in America and produce some of the finest model ducted fan kits in the world. The model itself is powered by the Bob Violet models ducted fan. It has a BVM 91 engine with in-flight mixture control. The wheels and the brakes are standard BVM material. Access to the radio is quite easily through this hatch. You have two carbon fibre catches, and this is removed to reveal the engine unit. And you can see here the small hopper tank, which is very useful for doing aerobatic manoeuvres. With this hopper tank you get no hiccups at all with the engine. You can also see here the in-flight mixture control, which is fairly standard on nearly all ducted fan models nowadays. There are also two servos at the back here, which you can see. These operate the tail surfaces.
Flying Ian's model is Steve Elias. He is one of the best pilots in the world today. He has also done some film work. In the latest James Bond film, The Golden Eye, Steve flew one of the Russian MiGs. See Steve later in the program when he competes in the first World Jet Masters in Germany. This was another aircraft to keep an eye on. Here is the pilot to tell us about it.
Well, it's Philip Avond's F-15. It's powered by the standard configuration of this moment. It's about 7 kilos. It flies on a Ramtech BVM silencer and OS engine. Its radio is a Futaba radio, and it uses 6 servos instead of 5 because it's got sequencing gear doors, so I need an extra servo for the gear doors. The finishing is done with Aura Cover Chrome. Most of the clear panels are just cut and put on, and some of the gold colored and the green colored panels are, have a little spray of mist. The whole plane weighs about 7 kilos, so it's also suitable to fly for the F4C scale competition.
Hans has built into his aircraft a very effective hush kit. As you can hear, it really makes a difference. He has entered his model in many competitions, and he always does very well, especially in the F4C scale competitions.
name's Terry Ito. I'm the manufacturer of the GT Models Hawker Hunter kit. This is one of the first prototypes. It features a completely epoxy fuselage, foam wings covered in balsa with epoxy. It has 9 servos in the aircraft, 1 each for the ailerons, 1 each for the flaps, mixture control, throttle, steerable nose leg, and obviously elevator. The complete nose assembly comes off from here and allows you to get at the radio gear. Added to that, we have a very, very large hatch on the bottom here, which if I take it off, shows you the engine bay. Model is powered by a Ramtech OS91 Tom Cook pipe and spring air retracts. Starting can either be through the nose leg door hole, or rather better than that, we take off a Sabrina and we put the probe into this area, and in there is also the charging socket for the radio gear and the switch, so it makes things really accessible. One of the things that we really believe in is, if you really want to fly a model regularly and have a lot of flights at meetings, is accessibility, and that's why we have such a big hatch. That's why the nose removes to get at the radio gear and all the other bits and pieces. This one is actually fitted with flaps, and they are very, very effective. They're quite big, and they give the model a little bit of pitch down, but once that's trimmed out with a mixer, they're very, very effective and very useful for slowing the model down.
That is where we have to leave the Eurojet Circus. But before we go, here's a short look at what else appeared at the show. Philip Avons with his JPX-powered Starfighter. Graham Pipe's F-111A stealth bomber. The Ghost Squadron. Malcolm Kay's T33. René Lempereur's Citation. John Franklin and John Palmer with the Starjet. And another aircraft from Harald and Harald Piggish. So that's it. All the models are packed away and the Eurojet Circus comes to a close.